it's a Quake Tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy V! You've been waiting all day to find out what happened to our heroes as we traveled to the island of Crescent and immediately got hit by an earthquake. Oh no, it's probably Titan and we're gonna get another summon, right? Or not. Yeah, the ship that's in the water. That's really dangerous. Because... what? Earthquakes? Wait a second. How does the earthquake make the ship sink? Why is the ship out there in the middle of the ocean? Didn't we park it? Someone should have put an anchor on it. Well, turns out our earthquake is also a sea quake, and it turned on a giant whirlpool, and it ate our ship. So I hope you enjoy Crescent. We'll be staying here for a while. We got a lot of earthquakes on this island. With each one, a whirlpool appears. Don't tell me your ship was sucked into a whirlpool. Totally unlucky. Yeah, that's how everyone shows up in this town. You can only get to it by sea, of course, because it's an island. So everyone who gets to this island loses their ship. I don't know how they manage to trade or survive, because anyone that comes here stays here forever. You can't leave. Oh, the island's blessed? Yeah, sure. Crops grow on their own, even though it rarely rains. Nothing ever even needs water. It's a miracle. You're just trapped here forever. You're all actually dead. Just hallucinating. Whatever you call it when you're dead. It's not exactly hallucinating, I suppose, but... yeah, another good harvest. That's good for you guys. Is anyone going to build me another fire ship that I can sail? Sometimes you can hear strange noises from underground. Yeah, it's probably because you're actually all dead. Gee, look at this water. It rarely rains here. You don't really understand how springs work, do you? You don't need rain for an aquifer to spout out water at certain locations via pressure. That's not how rain works. But, okay. More importantly, let's check out the armor shop. Oh, also, before I forget, let's switch back to thief mode. Trying to remember when we're exploring towns to go back to thief mode for speed. Rob the armor smith. He's got nothing. Same kind of stuff that we could have got at the other town, so we already bought some. The last town we went to, I forget the name of it. The one by all the cave mongerers. So, oh boy, some bows and a harp. That sounds very useful. Can you guys hear the sarcasm in my voice? And go over here. There's really nothing over here for all my trouble. I have to check every little bush now. Oh, every little tree and every little bush. Are they happy little bushes, though? I don't know. Why don't you ask one? Alright, they're not very happy, because we lit them all on fire. This town. We're just gonna be stuck here for our entire life. There's nothing to do in this town, is there? Apparently there's crazy noises underneath it as well. It's just gonna be hard to sleep. I tried to catch a black Chocobo, but he outran me. Wouldn't Chocobo racing be totally extreme? It totally would in 2 more games! Just gotta wait 2 more generations, kid. It's probably this kid that grew up and started the Chocobo racing fad. And then he started Chocobo breeding, and then all hell broke loose. Suddenly it's black Chocobo this, white Chocobo that. Oh, but your one's not wonderful. Mine's only great. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, guys. You know. This looks really important. Welcome to another Spoony house. You must be tired. Here's a song! It's not as good as actual rest or food, but if you sing it in battle, your energy will increase. I'm really happy. So we have another spell, song, whatever. To be honest, regenerate on everyone is pretty good. So it's okay. I mean, we don't actually, like, there might be a spell like this from Time Magic at the end of the game, but right now, if we had a bard, we'd have the ability to regenerate the whole group, I guess. If you can handle it. By the way, last episode, we learned how to play scales. Now we're, like, pretty good at playing the piano. Piano skills level up! You can actually play simple songs now! Just keep at it, guys. One of these days, we'll be as good as Beethoven. Alright, well, now where are we gonna go, huh? Magic shop, maybe? Looks like a bunch of lame stuff we've already got. Nothing hiding in the bookshelves. So we're just trapped here forever. It's good. It's fun. I mean, I guess we could go chase a black chocobo. It's probably pointless, though, seeing as the kids said he'd never able to catch one. We're pretty fast, though, with the thief ability. Let's hang out at the inn first. Hey, this old guy's a kick. Hey, tell us about the ruins. Probably been stranded here just like us for his entire life. Black chocobos were glorious birds born and bred in the forest, if you like birds. Once you mounted one, you could only dismount in a forest. But now they're all extinct, except for the one in the forest, just below town. Like, really, a 5 minutes walk away from town and you can find a black chocobo. I'm seriously not kidding. But, seeing as we're going to live here forever, let's have a nap. They really should have had a different sound effect for sleeping in this island. We should have heard machinery sounds, because that's what everyone in town complains about. So when you go to sleep, you should wake up and say, man, couldn't get a good night's sleep because of all that noise. That would be cool. Immersion! Alright, well. So long, suckers. I'm out of this town. I'm never coming back. I don't know why they told me to go to Crescent Island, sit in mid. These guys are jerks. They just knew I was going to lose their ship here. So, well, that's a chocobo that's, well, it's purple. I don't know what's going on, actually. Yeah, I've never seen a purple chocobo before, either. Catch it! Yeah, I mean, we've done the animal trainer thing. We've kind of on a gotta catch them all experience. It ran away. Luckily, I'm really fast. Now, you don't need to be thief dashing to catch it, but, I mean, it probably helps. I think Bartz is colorblind, guys. Does that chocobo look black to you? It looks purple to me. Maybe off pink. Probably purple. Oh, this means they aren't extinct, huh? Guess not. Well, black chocobos can fly, says the lore books, because I've never seen one before. So, fly me, baby. And as it turns out, it's just as good at flying as a wyvern. Except not quite. It's too fat. And now you're dead because you just fell out of the sky onto the ground. He didn't giddy. You break him or something? What? How would you know that, Ferris? We've never seen a black chocobo before. Why did you just hit that bird in the back? And why is it spitting out crystals? Well, I mean, they must have been blown here by the explosion in Karnak. And this little fatty ate my crystals. Stupid chocobo. The crystals are also so heavy that the chocobo... Like, okay, this isn't interesting. The chocobo, spoiler alert, is going to fly around carrying 4 humans on his back. But 2 little crystals will prevent him from flying. They must weigh like 500 pounds each. And they are so spoony. Doubly so. Well, he picked the right ones to eat, I guess. So, keep that in mind, anyone who wants to be a bard or a ranger. They're still sticky. But yeah, now that he hasn't eaten the 2 crystals, not only can he shake his tail feathers, he can actually fly. I mean, I guess that's good. So we got ourselves a black chocobo now. That's fun, right? I'm actually gonna go buy... I know this is disappointing, but I'm gonna go buy a harp and a bow, because we might want to try those 2 out one of these days. So here's your harp. And, I mean, there's elemental bows. I guess I've got enough money, so we'll buy one of each. Now I'm poor, but... So, okay, let's talk a little bit about our new classes. I really don't normally use bards in these games. Musicians whose dulcet tones soothe savage beasts or kill them. Or just suck. But, you know, I mean, some people probably like bards. I will try to show them off at some point. The rangers, on the other hand, are... Well, I would say on their own they kind of suck. But if you master the ranger... Remember how I mentioned, like, mastering red magic an episode ago? You would learn the ability to dual cast and two magics per turn? Well, spoilers, if you master ranger, you'll get the same sort of thing for attack, except I think it's 4 times attack. It's probably like 4 attacks at 50% damage. But that's still double what you normally get. And you could combine that, potentially, with something like dual weapons. So you could get 8 attacks per turn, which is traditionally pretty awesome. So we'll think about it. But it does require rangers, and unfortunately, the aim ability I don't think is very good. And bows, I don't know. They're automatically double-handed, so you can't use the dual-handed weapon. I mean, the good news, I guess, is you can choose, you know, which element you want, and you can put them in the back row, and they'll still do full damage. I don't even know what ability I would give them. I don't think you can Spellblade a bow. Sure, you can't two-handed them. I'm not really sure what I would do. You might be able to do a focus attack. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. But I will try to use a ranger for a little while. So let's go fly around, now that we've got an upgrade from our boat into a bird. Guess I have to catch it again. I don't know why I couldn't walk on that square for a second. Sometimes there's treasure hidden in these Chocobo forests too, but maybe not now. Are you going to do the dance every time we go for a flight? It's not necessary. I mean, I guess it lines up with the music. And he can fly higher than a wyvern, or a windrake, which is weird. I don't know why the Chocobo is better at flying and can carry people better than a freaking dragon. Doesn't make any sense. Conveniently though, this does open up 1 or 2 new places, so we might as well do that. Let's go dive bomb our old wyvern on the way though. Call them names as we fly by. I mean, theoretically, we could go find our original Chocobo. I mean, it does make sense that Bart's is good with Chocobos, but... I mean, we've kind of abandoned our original one. Haha! You suck, Wyvern. You can't even fly like this over mountains. Must suck being abandoned by the meteor by your owners. We go check out the old Chocobo, too? I mean, at least he's hanging out with the pirates. This guy's probably doing better than the Wyvern, because at least he's got some friends somewhere in there, hanging out. Probably getting drunk on grog. Yeah, it's probably alright for a Chocobo. Anyway, you know, there's a couple places we could look at. No battles at air, which makes getting around easier. Oh, I missed it. Oh, we can't fly over White Mountains. Sorry, some of them are special. So there's a little town there we could check out. And, somewhere over here. I always forget exactly where. Yeah, I'm almost there. I mean, remember this place? Like, wasn't there more pillars earlier? And now there's just one left? Like, doesn't seem good. And you can't click on it or anything. This is the first time you could get here. As far as I know, there's nothing you can do in that forest, but, seems like it might be important. Anyway, let's go check this town out. Welcome to Licks! That music is vaguely familiar. Bartz! That you? Yay, Bartz is back! I don't know how you ever left this town, surrounded by mountains, but maybe there's a secret passage you could walk through if you took your time. Oh, home sweet home. I love this music. I'm pretty sure this is our house, actually. You used to live here? You must have a lot of memories. Please take your time to look around. A bard moved into our house. We found a music box. Just to drill in the memories a little bit more. I like the fact that our music box from when we were a child is still in the house after we moved out and the bard just kept it. But mostly I just want to listen to the music. Aww. Best dad. But remember, you can't be a hero with living parents. It's a rule for RPGs, especially JRPGs. You get him. Aw, our dad was a good guy. He got the baddies. So cute. You look after your mother. If anything happens to her, it's your fault, child. Maybe our dad isn't that good and he's actually sneaking out on his wife, who he just told he would stay and look after. Not sure anymore. Good little boys go to sleep while daddy sneaks off to the neighbors. Uh-oh. Stella! Didn't make it very far. Well, I warned you guys. I told you. Hero Stella! I told you guys. Heroes aren't allowed to have parents that are alive. It's just a rule. Well, that wasn't the most uplifting cutscene we've ever seen. Maybe you understand why Bart's left his town and went out to slay monsters and adventure. A little. Yeah, some bard moved into your old house. Thanks for nothing. Can you at least pay me? Like, where's my money for my house? You can't just move in. You have to pay rent or something. Look, we've got to hang out later. Like old times. Aww. Like they're referencing the name of the songs. Aww, we were a kid once. And we had jumping abilities. Bart has always been really good at climbing and jumping on things. I mean, that's a pretty tall house. I'm sure his parents would kill him if they caught him up there. Apparently no one ever found him. He won the hide and seek. Okay, kid, you won. It's cool, you just hang out up there for a while. Uh-oh. Somebody... Maybe? Maybe his friend wasn't as good a friend as he thought. He just abandoned him to die on top of the house. Haha, you've always been afraid of heights. Oh, that's right! Hey, backstory explaining why Bart doesn't like to fly. Once, on the dragon, but the birds were fine. Everyone, don't you use a Simpsons quote on me, boy. Hey, everything's on sale! So, I mean, seriously, if you want to buy any of these, buy them here. I'm not going to do it right now, but they're all cheaper. It's a good deal. Not a very good ninja sword, but a ninja sword if you want to use more than one ninja. Shuriken are very nice. And we did see these used to some effect earlier. I'll buy a few. I don't have a ton of money, but these things are pretty good. Unfortunately, consumable, you have to keep buying them, but 200 a pop isn't much. And apparently this is just the town of ninjas, so like, Bart should totally have grown up to be a ninja, basically, is what I'm understanding this to mean. So, you know, the bard that moved into our house didn't even teach us a song. No songs, no rent, some girl that's happy to see me. Any new magic? So if you missed this in the Carmack Castle when you were trying to escape, yeah, you can just buy it here. No big deal. I think that's it. Can't go in there. I've been waiting for you. Say, when you've finished with your travels, would you come see me again? There's something I want to tell you. Alright, Bart. I told you guys he was a hit with the ladies. More so than most main characters in Final Fantasy. This guy is definitely a ladies' man. I don't know how he does it exactly, but he does it. Here lies Stella. Told you guys, it's not a happy story. Can't be a JRPG hero with a living mum. Alright, well, I think we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We've got some Chocobo tunes. Now, we did hear from Sid and Mid to come talk to them if something happened. And the secret here is we lost our ship, so we're gonna go tell them that the ship got broke. Or, well, we just lost it. An earthquake somehow sunk our ship. And to be honest, it doesn't make much sense to me either. But I always appreciate the Chocobo theme, so I don't mind flying around to it. Did I go the right way? No, I overshot that a little bit there. There we go. I could try to pick up that last... No, I couldn't. I haven't got a lot of levels up lately. We're almost at a level up. So, at the end of this episode, I'll probably try to pick up the last blue magic spell. I just need to be level 21 so the death doesn't kill me immediately. And then I can pick up that other blue mage ability that's in this dungeon. Hey, you're back! Sid, we found Crescent Island. I don't know why you sent me there. It was just some silly town of bards. But the ship sank when there was an earthquake, yeah. Yeah, that's what happened. Oh, so? How'd you even survive? How'd you get back here? Whatever, we'll just build another one. Sure, whatever. More importantly, we've learned the whereabouts of King Tycoon. Gasp. He was seen in Karnak. From there he moved on to the Desert of Shifting Sands. It's the desert to the west of here that the player has been conveniently ignoring all this time, where the sand flows like water. Thus the name. It's impossible for people to enter unless you know the magic trick. They say that past the town, the desert is the town of ruin, but no one can actually get there to see, so it's really just hearsay. And seeing as no one's ever returned from the Tower of No Return, we don't know what's in it, so I can't even tell you that it is a tower. It could be nothing. For one, how did the king manage to do it? And two, how are there reports of him doing it when no one else can see through there? We have reports of the king being in an area where no one has ever returned from. Who gave us these reports? Squirrels. Yeah, witnesses! What witnesses? No one returns from the desert. You guys are full of it. I don't believe this plot. Suspension of disbelief has been lifted. This is ridiculous. Yeah, Ferris, let's just go. Sure, quit listening to these guys. Who needs logic in a video game? I mean, that makes some sense, but like, seriously, we should have a plan to deal with the desert. Maybe we'll be inspired. Please, when I was your age, we crossed burning sand every day and went uphill both ways against the wind in the blizzard. Whilst running from raptors. Well, Lena really wants to see her dad again, so I guess that makes sense. I'll save the desert for next episode because it's a proper area. And yeah, I will try to go pick up that last blue magic spell off camera. Well, I will try to get a level up and then do that. So we'll come back, we'll be level 21 or something. Oh, also, let's see what the hunter looks like before we wrap this up. So, just a normal attack with a fire arrow. I mean, it did a bit of damage. You know, it's... I think the mithril dragons have a lot of defense, so, you know, that's probably fair. They're made of mithril, which is a standard metal that you use in all your weapons. What about aim? Probably just has 100% accuracy for a little bit slower cast or something. The trees do more damage than the swords, though. Alright, there's some levels. Need a little bit more. I'll want to get everyone to level 21, and then I'll go do the... I mean, it won't take very long. I'll do that off camera. So thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed. Next episode, Desert Time. Should be fun. Have a great day and all that.